Hey guys, so one of the biggest questions that people have on their mind is why is the coin market is not moving up? Why is it not moving above $300 billion? What happened to the Bitcoin price? Why does the Bitcoin keeps falling back to $8,000, $9,000 after touching 11,000? And everyone is waiting for the next bull run, which is fair, which is amazing. Even I would want to see the next bull run coming just like we had it in the month of November and December. But then I realized that when I'm actually expecting of the next bull run, I'm actually not being realistic to the market now. And in that way, I thought of getting into the market and some history of it. So I got into the history of the market, and as on this day last year, the market cap was anywhere around 23 billion or 24 billion dollar. Let's have a look. 1 year, and here you are, it's about 23 billion as on 26th of March 2017. So that is 23 billion. Right now it's about 326 billion. So if you look at that, it's still way up by 300 billion compared to what last year it was. So what we actually tend to do is, most of the people, and it's pretty natural in human being, that we want to expect we expect the same kind of bull run every month. So we would be very pleased if the Bitcoin price is going up every month by $1,000 and all the coins are going up. But what we also tend to forget, that these are basically nothing but a technological projects, right? And if you look at the projects on the coin market, I mean, there are only a few which actually have the use cases. Now, out of 1,587 projects that is listed on the coin market, there are only maybe 5 or 10% having the real use cases, and rest maybe 1,300 projects are still in building. So there are two possibilities that can happen today. So one is that the cryptocurrency market will keep going up because there are new projects which are entering, right? But then what is happening to the old project? They are still there. So now if you remember the dot-com bubble, right? What happened in the dot-com bubble? There were so many dot-coms coming up. Everyone thought that it's a great idea, we'll do this. But what happened eventually, that everything burst out. So there was billions of money was flowing into the dot-com bubble, dot-com era, and then all of a sudden everything went up. So in my opinion, this halt right now, the market which is right now stabilized, I think it's a good in a way for the cryptocurrency. Just imagine if the cryptocurrencies market would have a trillion and with no use cases, then there's definitely a lot of speculation out there. And in this market, it's actually teaching all of us that there is no free lunch. You actually need to build the project for this space to grow up. So a lot of projects like EOS, like Cardano, Neo, VeChain, and Zcash and so many others needs to have some use cases for all of the money to be flowing into the space, and that is how the space will grow up. So I mean there are other news also in the space, like for example partnerships. Now you would know that in this space partnerships are really crucial. So I mean, there have been news like, okay, we did a partnership like this, now we should hit to the moon, now let's start buying this cryptocurrencies because there's a real use cases. But in practical, if you see, there is not much of use cases happening even besides these partnerships. I mean, the recent example was Car Vertical. I'm sure Car Vertical is a great project. I like the idea, but however, they said that they confirmed that they got a partnership with BMW. Now, BMW tweeted that they have not got into any partnership with Car Vertical. So as you can see, these are the tech projects that they have not found any use cases. So how do we all expect more money to be flowing into this project as yet? So the only way I think the market will go up is when these projects will have some use cases, right? And so these are some of the reasons why the market has stabilized. And of course, if you look at the market, it went up to about $800 billion. Now it's settled down to $300 billion. And in my opinion, it's a pretty good thing, because imagine if this would keep going up like this, like if you see here, from here, if it keeps going up like this, all is gonna burst out one fine day, and that is gonna be very, very painful many people. So, and that would be very painful, of course, because not realizing that these projects are just the speculation prices. These are not the real prices as yet. So in my opinion, what market is trying to do is market trying to stabilize itself, really find out what are the genuine project, what are the real use cases project which are happening, and then accordingly grow slowly and gradually. I think that's a very good thing which is happening with the coin market. Of course, as a human being, we actually tend to forget that these are tech projects, and we always curious to see the new next bull run or the next moon. But you know, this is how the market behaves. I mean, we got to be very, very practical when expectations from the market. And if you compare the market today to what it was last year, it is still almost up by 300 billion. So that's a pretty much good growth. And I just hope that from this now, if the market at all starts to grow, there should be some real practical use cases which is actually providing some value to the cryptocurrency market. And that way the prices will be more stable and will be less volatile, as cryptocurrencies are more known for more volatility because of speculation. So once you have use cases, the speculation will go off and the prices will be derived and driven more by the use cases than the speculation. So that's what I'm hoping. In my opinion, it's a very good healthy correction. I mean, the market is just relaxing, chilling out on at its phase and waiting for some real good projects to come into the place before it actually starts moving from 300 billion to 400 billion once again. So this is my opinion as to what exactly is happening. Let me know what do you think.